Hi, Elite Koi.
Hello, George.
Hi, George. Hi, crew.
we like your background, by the way. Beautiful.
That is actually it's a very famous pond, that, George. That is the big round pond at Marahiro Koi Farm in Japan.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, the back of me is a very famous website or YouTube channel, should I say?
Cyprus Insight.
Also very famous.
Yeah, very, very famous. And I believe there's a guy on there. If we want him to go somewhere, what do we have to say?
We have to put it in the comments below. That's right. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
it's some idiot that goes around videoing stuff.
It's fantastic, George, because when we're sitting here in the winter and it's all doomy and gloomy and everything, to catch up with you and Sue on Cyprus Insight, it really does lift our spirits, doesn't it, for the winter?
Brilliant. Because of course you come over here quite often, don't you?
Yeah. So we've just been over. And interestingly enough, the fountain that we're making a plan for. So I'm thinking we're going to base it on the plan for this pond that's behind me.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah,
and just for the viewers, we've got a fountain in Brodara here in Cyprus, which is pretty dismal. It's been like that for about 3 years. I did try and fix it last year by fixing the stopcock, but that didn't work.
Yeah, and when
unfortunately, it's empty.
Yeah, and when we came in October after you fixed the stopcock, it was actually empty then.
It was. So we've decided that you're going to do a nice plan or some sketch, and we're going to put it around the place and see if the council would be notice it, I suppose.
Be up for it, a bit of a campaign to at least get some water in the fountain, if nothing else.
Yeah. But we don't want water. We want a fish pond there, don't we? With lovely koi carp.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So, just while on the subject of the fountain, last time I was in Cyprus, George, we come to meet you at Mr. Cod, and we bought one of your fridge magnets.
That's right, and we've got a new supply. Let me just check with the crew if it's here yet. I don't think they're here yet, are they? 14th. They're coming on the 14th of this month.
Right, brilliant.
And I do believe we got quite a lot this time. We raised €400 last time from the fridge magnets. The minimum donation was just €5.
Brilliant.
And all the proceeds went to the Blind Cat Sanctuary.
Yeah, so because we're a little bit stalled with making the plan for the fountain, what we've decided to do, myself, Tracy, and the guys at the shop, we'd like to donate a koi that we're going to put into one of our live auctions, and all the proceeds can go to the Ella Blind Cat Sanctuary.
Well, that's very, very generous of you guys. Very generous indeed. And of course, the auction starts on Saturday. Is that right?
Yeah, our live auction every Saturday. We do two, actually. We do one from 10 a.m. in the morning with around 20 koi. And then we do the second one from 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. This is UK time, where we do 10 special koi. So the koi that you're going to select for the sanctuary is going to go in the afternoon auction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we'll put some details up, but we are planning to auction that on the 6th of July. Okay. And it will be just after 2:30 p.m. UK time, 4:30 p.m. Cyprus time.
That's right.
Do you think you'll be able to join us for the auction?
Oh, I should think so. Definitely. It'd be a lot of fun. Of course, we've got your viewers, and then hopefully we'll have lots and lots of viewers from our YouTube channel.
Yeah. So this is something else we've been discussing, because, of course, not everybody keeps koi.
No.
But I think it'd be lovely if anybody wants to have a bid on it, and of course, if they haven't got the facilities to keep the koi, then what we could do is we could maybe have a plaque made for them, or certainly a certificate of the image of the koi with the Blind Cat Sanctuary on, and all that type of thing. And we could, later on in the year, we always do a big raffle for Macmillan Cancer Support, and sometimes the koi get donated back to go into the next auction and raffle.
Well, that's a good idea. So they can donate the money. They can join in the auction, pay for the koi, and then we can give them some sort of certificate that they've paid, and they've paid for a koi carp, and then that koi carp can then go back into an auction for your charity.
Yeah, that would be brilliant. And then, we've got the certificate and we can send that out. Yeah.
If they don't want the koi carp,
yeah,
they could still join in the fun auction.
Yeah, they can still donate.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun to me. Brilliant.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? And fish. I guess we could also do something with some fridge magnets as well on the day.
We'll have the fridge magnets by then. Fridge magnets. And then we could auction them off, can't we? Not the whole lot, obviously, but a few fridge magnets.
Brilliant.
And then all the proceeds back down to the Blind Cat Sanctuary.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Let's see if we can. George, I've got one question for you. Whenever we've been to Cyprus, there's always hundreds of really friendly cats around the place. Why is that?
Well, as a lot of people look after them, including the Blind Cat Sanctuary, of course. People walk along the boardwalk and feed them, and lots and lots of charities over here do pick them up, and they have them neutered. Yes. And they have the injections done and all the bits and pieces, and then put them back out into the colonies. And that's what the tourists see. They see the colonies of the cats. And if you spot a cat with a clipped here, it means it's been neutered and looked after.
Brilliant, because there's one outside. There's one outside the hotel we go to, and he's got a little clip off his ear.
That's right.
Yeah, so
that's been neutered, but of course, always feed them. If they're always after food, and it takes the pressure off the charities in the summer when the tourists are there feeding the cats. Of course, the charities can take over in the winter.
Yeah. So that's fantastic. Yeah. We just wondered why there were so many cats, but I mean, it's good to see. So
it is good to see, and it's good to see that they're finally being looked after.
Yeah, brilliant. So, right, George, I've got 9 fish for you to have a look at, and I'd like you to pick one.
Let's have a look at them then.
Yeah, if the music comes up, I'll have to.
Can I pick anyone I like?
You could pick anyone you like. So if you got a definite yes or a definite no, then we can come back at the end and we'll choose you a fish. So let's start with the first one today. Right, which this is what we call. That's what we call a Gidrin Achiba. Roughly translated in Japanese, it means autumn leaf on the water. Very friendly koi. These very confident
nice.
Koi.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So that's koi number 1.
Okay.
Next up, this one is, let me just start from the beginning. This is what we call a Ginrin Hiotori. It's a red and black koi with that pattern, that beautiful black pattern on it. This one's quite nice. It's got a cross on the head.
Yes, it has, yeah.
Yeah. And you see them silver scales on the fish. That's what we call a Ginrin fish.
Right, so very bright scales.
Yeah, like a sparkly. Sometimes the same. Yeah, a bit of bling. Nice bit of bling.
Nice. Next fish.
Next fish is a Shizui.
Oh, I've got one of them in my fish tank, but I'm sure it's not koi carp. I'm sure it's just a goldfish.
I think yours would be possibly Shabunkin. So that's koi number 3. We're going to go on to this one. This is, I like this one. This is what we call a Gin Matsuba. It's a white metallic koi. You see how the black is in the center of each scale to give it that net-like pattern.
Yes, it's very nice, but it looks like a sea fish to me. Looks like something in the sea.
Yeah.
So, nice though. I do like it. This is unusual.
That's another sparkly one.
Yeah, this is what we call a Ginrin Dazagi. Again, Ginrin because it's got them beautiful shimmering scales on it. They're like mirrors reflecting the light back. But very interesting koi. These we see the red cheeks and the red gill.
Oh yeah.
As the koi gets bigger and as it grows, that red will become more intense.
Oh, it's not because it's embarrassed.
No.
Oh, okay.
So let's go on to the next one, which this is a nice fish again. A shower. This is a traditional koi carp.
Yeah, we've got one of them in our fish tank. But it's not. It looks like a goldfish, doesn't it?
It does. Well, maybe it's so, but all these fish are
really, really nice. I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
So you might like this next one.
I think we might choose that one. Not sure. Next one.
Now, there's a lot of interest in this fish.
Oh, yes. Here we are. Look at this. Now, there is an identical one in my fish tank.
Is there?
And that is identical. Let me just have a look. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Is that the last one?
No, there's two more. Two more quick.
Oh, can we put that as a choice number one for a minute?
Yeah. That's down as your favourite so far. Oh.
All right. Oh, we've lost one. We've lost the Goldie one. Oh,
there we go. Look at that. That is beautiful.
Beautiful.
So I saw one of these at the Belgium Koi show early last year, and it was over 1 metre long, that fish. What an impressive fish it was.
Wow.
But beautiful.
How big's this one?
That one is, let me just, it is 24 centimetres, so 1/4 metre.
Right, wow, that's quite big.
Very nice. And last but not least.
Let's
look at that beautiful thing.
That's nice as well. That's nice. That's also nice.
A beautiful chestnut colour. Again, it's an achiever, so it roughly translates to an autumn leaf on the water. Very outstanding fish. So,
well, I'm going to pick what I picked number one because it looks like my fish.
There we go. Yeah.
So it reminds me of my fish. Well, actually, it's a cruise fish. I did set up the fish tank and got some goldfish in there, and now the cruise adopted them. Goldfish. So, and when she goes to feed them, she wiggles her bottom.
Yeah, and the follower.
Is that the fish or Sue?
Yes, Sue wiggles her bottom at the fish, and she says, "Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle," and they all come to her. Yeah, I think they've doubled in size since we've got them. So we'll go for this one.
Okay, have
you got lots of interest in this particular one?
There is a lot of interest. Actually, we had one of them on our groups. We have Elite Koi Group Experts, they're called. And one of the guys came into the shop on day before yesterday, and he chose that one as his favourite for the auction.
Wow.
So you're the second person to choose that fish, which let's hope it makes a couple of €100 for the cat sanctuary.
Yeah. Now, can I ask you something? Do you have to have a following or something like that to join into the auction, or what goes on?
No, you can join our auctions on either Facebook Elite Koi and Ponds page, or on Elite Koi the YouTube channel. So
and do you put a deposit down before you bid, or are you just bidding?
No, we there's no need to register.
Right.
And then, of course, what we do is we send the invoice out. Once the invoice comes back, then the fish will either get released, or in your case, the money will come over to you, type of thing, whatever's decided.
Yeah. And what people do
in modern times. Modern times, it just gets paid straight away.
George, is put it in the comments.
Yeah, so you know how if there's somewhere we'd like you to go, we put it in the comments below.
Yes.
If there's a few English pounds that you want to bid on the fish, put it in the comments below and send it through. And it's quite a good thing. We have a play your cards right game where some people can win the fish. And we'll do the same with the auction fish. So if somebody could then turn them 9 cards successfully, then I'll put the money into the charity for the fish, and they can do whatever they want with the fish. But there's
so let's get this straight, shall we? I'll bid 100 for the fish. I'll get it, and then I'll play my cards right, like the TV program.
Yeah,
higher, lower, and if I win, you have to pay the £100.
That's right.
If it lands on the 100%.
Yeah. If it lands on
if you go right through the whole lot. How many cards do we get?
9 cards.
But there's a wheel. There's a wheel.
But there's not many people can win at them cards, George. So you'll hear me goading people. Come on, try and beat them. What we do is what I'll do it 100% on the auction coin. Usually there's a wheel that we spin where the predetermined amount of discount is played for, but on the auction fish it will be 100%. So you could win it.
Brilliant. Sounds good. A lot of fun, lots and lots of fun. Looking forward to that. Bidding on a fish, bidding on fridge magnets, all sorts.
Yeah,
raising money, a bit of fun, really, isn't it? Oh, sounds good to me.
All for a great cause.
Yeah, and then so that's it then. So on the 6th of July, 2:30 UK time, come along and join us on YouTube, Elite Koi, or on the Facebook Elite Koi and Ponds business page, and we'll see everybody in the auction hopefully. Yeah,
and of course we'll be announcing it on our YouTube channel, so people know about it, so they can come on and join in. So it's all family together. We'll all be joining in. Cyprus Insight, Elite Koi, all joining in, bidding and doing silly things.
Let's see if we can get some money for the cats.
Yeah. Good. I quite like the background, don't you? But it looks like I've got no hair. I'll have to have a word with the crew. Looks like I've got no hair. Look, let me just. There we are. Is that's much better? There we are.
So, right. Thank you ever so much for joining us, George.
Right.
And,
you're welcome. Well, thanks for the donation. It's a massive donation. Donating these koi carp, because I know they are quite expensive, and I do know that you get quite a lot of people going onto your auction site.
And we've got lots of clients that keep cats. They're very fond of cats themselves, so they think it's a fantastic thing. The one thing that we do at Elite Koi is I think every year we do the raffle for Macmillan, and we know that these fish can earn quite a bit of money for the charities that need it. So it's good.
Brilliant. And as we said before, if you don't want the fish, the prize will go to the Macmillan anyway.
The fish will go into the Macmillan raffle.
And of course the money will go to the Blind Cat Sanctuary. Double bubble it is really, isn't it?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
Brilliant. Sounds good to me. Looking forward to that. Forward to seeing you on that date, and we'll be putting it out there.
Okay then, George.
Cheers.
We'll speak soon.
Yes.